friends. We ask you to take much of what is brought to you from your media world, to take and consider things carefully, or in your parlance, take them with a grain of salt. There will be a number of events occurring in your world over coming weeks and months that will have an apparent dramatic or even a calamitous appearance upon your earth. But use your spiritual prowess, your intention to see things in their truthfulness, to pierce through the cloud in which it is presented to you, and to get to the heart of the matter. The alternative to getting to the heart of the matter and going through this process is to simply switch off and cultivate a sense of love and compassion to project across the biosphere of your earth. The biosphere, which we could equate to the atmosphere of your earth, but they are essentially different things. But for you to be part of an energy field and to fuel into this energy field around your earth a sense of peace, of harmony, of compassion. And part of the task of light workers in your world is to stream this kind of energy into the grid around your earth. And eventually the power of it will become such that it will resonate with higher frequencies of existence, which will then, let's say, reverberate back upon your planet. So within these reverberating powers, there will be reverberating outcomes on more of the physical plane. But the sentiment of the people of humanity in your world is that significant change is needed for humanity and for the planetary evolvement itself. And as such, these significant pulses of energy from human beings is what supercharges and has a more potent effect in initiating change on your planet. It is time for humanity to step up and take more direct responsibility for changes in your world. For up to now, many of the changes have been twofold. They have been initiated and held by higher spiritual beings and consciousness. And also they have been, let's say, perhaps misdirected by lower, darker forces that are incarnate in your world. And so it is incumbent upon the light workers of your planet to step in and to take your part of the direction and the burden of bringing about energetic shifts in your world. Part of this ideally would be for each of you to go through a daily process of purging negative emotions from your being and to instead invite in light and love frequencies from the cosmic world. And this way you are charging and priming your souls for higher frequencies to be grounded into the physical plane of Mother Earth. Human beings have an important role to play upon the earth, and it is far beyond the physical nature of your people. It is also very, perhaps more potent in an energetic sense, where you are like the transistors, you are the relays and transformers of energy in your world. It is something that is more on the cutting edge of human evolvement. This notion of humans having dominion upon the energy flow in your world. For the source and nature of energy itself, whether it be in the form of electricity or otherwise. But these are forces that human beings are destined to have dominion upon, and for you to learn to manifest them in your world and to take essentially custodialship of your world, just as many of your First Nations people did in millennia gone by. Now, for each of you, there are a number of energy portals available to you, which are in the periphery of your being. And likewise, Mother Earth has a number of these portals at her disposal as well. And for you to contemplate just in the next 2 or 3 minutes of your time, that you have what may be termed as like stargates in the energy field around you, and just be cognizant or aware that streams of light, streams of consciousness are being directed into your being, and just awaiting for your consciousness to awaken and therefore attract them and hold them into the physical structure of your world. So for now, just holding the picture that you have a number of energy portals around you that are being charged by higher beings, awakening for your conscious reception of them. So initially allowing your own etheric body to be charged with them, and then to discharge these partially into the earth whilst your self still remaining charged by them to a degree. Each of you also has approximately 100 minor chakras. You can also imagine these transmissions coming into your minor chakra field. So consider yourself on a personal level, your own physical well-being, and or your own emotional well-being, and consider what forms of energy could flow through these portals that would assist you. What you are doing is mentally attenuating the flow and bringing it in to the correct oscillation with your own being. It is your consciousness is what can determine the frequency and the rhythm of these energies to bring them into proper alignment with your own. So ensure that you are drawing these energy frequencies right down to your feet and down into the earth. So you are grounding and earthing what is being offered to you, allowing it to flow through you. And within the flow, there may be some pictures, there may be some words, there may be some feelings. Just allow them to pass through you, be aware of them. question them. This spiritual guide is telling me that he is actually from another world, working with others who are literally traveling around the periphery of Earth. And they're traveling in a coordinated manner, so that if you could consider what an atom looks like and how the protons and electrons would conduct themselves in harmony, rotating around each other to provide the necessary frequency, power, and form required for any structure. And so these are the principles that are being applied by what you would call the collective or the Galactic Federation, working with Earth to initiate energetic change upon Earth. And their field is in accordance to the prayers, the wishes, the psyche in general of human beings upon the Earth. It is like the mental and emotional sphere of Earth is the generator of change. And they work with this just as a proton works with an electron. And harmony is brought into the universe. Just being aware of the energy around your feet, around the rest of your auric being. Using your breath to incarnate the energy field around you. And now if you could contemplate planet Earth being before you and the energy field that is around the Earth, and according to your free will, and just use your free will accordingly to yourself. But if you wish, project onto the sphere of Earth love, compassion, harmony, any virtue that you believe is appropriate for your people. Let's use our breath to bring ourselves back into the awareness of our body. Being aware of where you sit, being aware of your feet upon the floor, and just gradually bring yourself back in. And wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're back in, just gradually open your eyes in your own time, have a sip of water, and welcome back to the earth plane.